Okay, so solve the following system of equations using Cramers rule. So really quick, something you got to note, we're going to have this. So we're going to do this step by step. We're going to do number 1 first. So we're going to convert this into a matrix. We got 1, -7. Here we got 5, and we got 2. Now, one thing we have to solve for, we got solve for x, d sub x over d, y equals d sub y over d. And d means determinant. So we're finding the determinant of x. The determinant is just pure determinant of y, and once again the same determinant. These two are going to be the same. So let's go ahead and do that. The way we do this is basically, we're going to do this. 1 times 2 gives us 2. Minus, always minus, just a minus, part of the formula. Now what's 5 times -7? -35, right? So this is what we have so far. We go crosswise this way, then we go crosswise that way. This becomes 2 plus 35, right? Negative times a negative gives us a positive. What is 2 plus 35? 36, 37, yes. We found our determinant. Now, we're going to write the same matrix, just a little bit different, because you know what we want now? We want d sub x. We want him. So we found the d, the regular one. Simple. Now, what we do here is, since we're solving for the x, we're going to get rid of this and replace it with this. You feel me? So now we're going to have -11, -18, and we're going to keep these guys the same. -7, +2. -11 times 2 gives us -22 minus, now because of these, it's just part of the formula. -18 times -7. Hey Siri, what's 18 times 7?
18 times 7 is 126.
Now, since it's negative times a negative, it's going to be positive. So now we have -22 minus -126, which equals 7, 8, that would be 4, that would be 1, negative. Boom. So we got negative. Let me fix that up before it confuses us down the line. Cool. -148. That's our d of x. Our d is this. Our d of x is negative this. Now let's solve for our d of y. So we're going to do another matrix. This time we want d sub y. So how do we do this? Now we're going to keep this guy the same. Our x value, so 1 and 5. And our y's are going to be replaced with him. So -11, -18. That's all we're doing. We're getting rid of him, and using him. So 1 times -18 equals -18 minus, just part of the formula, 5 times -11 is -55. Let's clean that up a bit. So we have -18. This negative times a negative equals a positive 55. Hey Siri, 55 minus 18.
55 minus 18 is 37.
Perfect. This is our d of y. So now we're going to plug it all in. So our x is going to equal, what's our d of x? D of x is -148 over, what's our d? Which is 37. Our y is d of y, which we just solved for, right? D of y is 37 over, what's our d initially? 37. So let's see. Hey Siri, what's 148 divided by 37?
148 divided by 37 is 4.
We got a negative, so our x equals -4. Obviously 37 over 37 is just going to be a 1. No calculation for that. And that's how we find our x and our y value using Cramers rule.